Hello, I'm Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. I address this correspondence to the Security Council of the United Nations. As spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people, I must speak out in behalf of the Syrian people. The terror in Syria of slaughtering its citizens is evil, and only evil will allow it to occur or continue. Non-violence is godly, and violence is permitted only in defense against evil. As a young male, I acted in defense of victims of bullying. I was successful at every occurrence. The only fight I ever lost was the one I started. Everyone that starts a fight will ultimately lose if it is resisted. As a young man, I once saw another young man being beaten by a group of men. When I attempted to act in defense of the victim, I was stopped by others who feared I'd be a victim of the brutality myself. Since that time, I have endeavored to assist other victims of violence, but without the confidence of my boy's days, and have been somewhat less effective because since that date, I have been somewhat a little fearful. As spokesman and advocate of basic human rights, I must say that all nations of goodwill not only should, but must defend the victims of this bully government of Syria. To do so is divine, and you cannot lose. To sit aside and do nothing will conjure up fear that will force you to allow this type of injustice the world over, and you become a partner in this crime against humanity simply by doing nothing. Russia and China violate such basic human rights against its own people, as Syria is doing. It is their need to support and defend Syria in opposition to the Security Council's efforts. But it is the Security Council's charge, and they must defend because it is right, and right must go forward without the blessings of the enemy or bullies. To do nothing, you will never be able to look the victims in the face without presenting an image of a complacent bully yourself.